Welcome back to Twisted Marathon. It's like we never left. So this is Twisted Metal Lost. I do consider it an essential Twisted Metal game to play through. So we'll do that right now. We'll skip the cutscenes. We'll skip the bonus levels. You know, I really should have played Holiday Havoc in Small Brawl. Part of me is glad that I didn't, but I played Manslaughter already. Your penny can't tempt me into playing an entire campaign that I've already done before. No, instead of Manslaughter, fan favorite though he may be, I'm gonna play as my favorite. I've earned it. 10 hours in. Mr. Grimm. He has a taste for human flesh that has not abated. His sanity has not returned. And he spends the night racing through the streets, searching for his next meal, while speaking to the rotting skull of his dead friend that he wears as a helmet. Do skulls rot? I feel like skulls will last for a very long time without their flesh. And that skull clearly has no flesh. Grimm picked it clean when he ate his friend back in Vietnam. In recent years, he has begun to think he may actually be the Grim Reaper. Wouldn't that be something ridiculous for Mr. Grimm to be? I mean, he may as well be the Grim Reaper. He's absurdly effective at killing absolutely everybody. The last Twisted Metal Lost playthrough I did got picked up by the algorithm and got a whole bunch of views on YouTube very quickly. Maybe this one will do the same. We can only hope. Or maybe the Axel playthrough on Twisted Metal Black will serve that purpose. Probably not, though. It's very arbitrary what the algorithm decides the world should watch. But it is pretty much all decided by computers. Disturbingly enough. Humans make very few of their own decisions in what they do and what they see these days. It does seem like Mr. Grimm has been pretty heavily redesigned. Like, I don't think his weird vest with a skull on the back of it was present in Twisted Metal Black. It's been quite a while since I played Mr. Grimm in Twisted Metal Black. In fact, that was literally the first ever full playthrough that I ever did. I probably should have bookended the whole series since I'm so close to the end of Twisted Metal Black. But I didn't. And here we are. Yeah, it was apparently a Green Army jacket in Twisted Metal Black. But now that he fancies himself the Avatar of Death, he's gotten an appropriate jacket. Good for him. His one-man motorcycle gang. Deaths, deaths. Neither affiliated with Hell, nor angels. Yeah, I can die safely. Death doesn't matter. ultimately Twisted Metal Lost is better balanced than even Twisted Metal Head On. Because it was designed around the way that damage values work and all that stuff. All the changes that were made to the PS2 version of Head On were intended for Twisted Metal Lost, and they were simply retrofitted onto Head On. And Lost is sort of designed from the ground up to have those changes implemented. So it's an extremely well-balanced, fun game. It's a little on the easy side. It's significantly easier than Twisted Metal Black. But what is it these days? Yep. Rolled myself. I have a lot of specials built up. Should probably start building them down. Yeah, there's a good victim. Get him with the machine gun, which is actually effective in this game. Totally useless in Twisted Metal Black. Always got to remind myself of how energy moves work in this game, as it is completely different from every single other game in the series. Safely bounced Brimstone directly into a health refill. Oh, frozen. There we go. Got Yellow Jacket, who's almost dead, and Brimstone, who is not almost dead. There we go. One down, and I can die plenty of times. In fact, it would probably be faster to die here. Do it. Thank you. That's called, what, abstinence, I guess? A Christian evangelical zealot would call it. To impale his followers through the dick, which is apparently what it looks like Brimstone's followers are suffering. Enforced abstinence. Via giant wooden stake. Okay, gotcha. Believe I will reset my life count for safety. With Mr. Grimm, I can't reliably, like, no death basically any level in the game. So I ought not rely on having that occur. Right back into it. Quick and painless. If only it happened automatically the way it does in Twisted Metal Black. Beach balls are not going to help me. Surprised they might. Up, landed on top of Axel. Good to see him again. Dragging your feet there, buddy. Real slouch, that guy. Oh, wow. Immediately obliterated by the remote bombs that deal like 25 damage. Which is a very, very large percentage of the Grimm health bar. In this game, I always tap one of the directional buttons to break out of a freeze. So that way, if you do successfully break out prematurely, you won't immediately start boosting and wasting your turbo energy. This level, now that I know about the health refill in there, it actually has an absurd number of health refills. It seems like they're everywhere. Kinda need them. Fragile vehicle and all that. Are so plentiful. Should have no shortage. This guy needs to die. Anyone else needs to die? Yep. They're volunteer for death. Fortunately out of ammo. No one else can die for a little while. The highway probably doesn't have any more prizes for me. But it does, surprisingly. Yeah. Pickups respawn disturbingly fast here in Lost. There's so many enemies still left that I shouldn't beach ball myself. Not gonna stop me. Pretty sure Yellow Jacket just drove through a wall. That was my read of the situation. Definitely don't want roadkill. A special. I don't know how his special works here in Lost, though. I don't think I've ever tested it out. I'm frozen again. Our vehicle looks very similar, whether or not it's frozen. So I sometimes don't even realize that it's happened. Yep. Back off. Launch our gas can. Because we can't be near it when it goes off. There is friendly fire on gas cans. Ugh. Waiting right around a corner to snipe me. Who's left? Manslaughter, of course. The people's favorite. Manslaughter is Definitely very, very powerful in Lost. People say he's very powerful in Black as well. Definitely has never been to my liking. But we did see when I played as Mr. Slam back in Twisted Metal 2. I just have an anti-expertise at playing those specific sorts of games. Or characters. Big, slow, etc. I prefer the Grimms of the world. There's not a lot of weapons around here. I should really stop exploring that area. It is useless to me. Oh, Outlaw's here again? Outlaw's always here in this level. And half the time he breaks it irreparably. Wish me luck in this level even being completable. I'm sure it will be, but I have a Mr. Grimm save file at the top of my save file list. And it ended up being not completable, so we'll see. What I really, really should do is track down Outlaw immediately. Focus him down. To reduce the chance of him soft-locking level. There are other vehicles that can soft-lock the level, but Outlaw is by far the most likely one to do it. And he's out of here. So, that's mostly just peace of mind. I haven't got him soft-locking the game on recording yet. So far, recording has been my good luck charm. Ironically, because normally it gives me very bad luck. Good. I've gotten murdered by manslaughter there. Hasn't happened yet. Go for the recharge by jumping over the skull. I mean, it's a skull. It's for Mr. Grimm. But unfortunately, he's too fast. So doing the skull jump is actually quite difficult. I did not get murdered on my way up the roller coaster, though. Excellent. Could get everyone killed pretty quickly here. Yeah, there's a victim. Everyone's at the base of the skull. Just hanging out for some reason. Party that I'm not invited to. Darkseid uselessly spamming her special from way too close a distance. So it's not dealing any damage. Just bouncing me around. To assert dominance. They vacated the skull. Or, as it is officially called, Skull Island. Never would have guessed. Huh. It seems sort of like Yellow Jacket fell through the floor there while I was trying to kill him. Hope that's okay. Ugh. This is not a good combo. Oh, what the hell just happened? I don't know what instant killed me there. Something. But I respawned with no extra lives. Very weird, but we can just hop right back in. It's a fast level anyway. That could have been a power missile. Really, it could have been anything from that close a distance. And a power missile would be most likely because that's the highest damage thing that one can do in a single shot. Unless they are Mr. Grimm. Which Darkseid notably is not. Hello, Roadkill. Thank you for freezing me. We appreciate that. Uh-oh. That is a blue arrow that was out of bounds. Looks like it's back in bounds, though. Yeah, look at everybody just leaping out of bounds. Whenever they feel like it. This level is so glitchy. There's a Darkseid special right in my face. They really absolutely should put every single Twisted Metal on modern consoles. No excuse to have even a single one of them not readily available. Yes, the amount of work I have to go through to play any one of these games. Switching consoles and emulators all over the place. It is a mess. Having a real hard time collecting weapons. Just constantly unarmed. Only thing I can reliably get a hold of is my own special. Which only regenerates every, like, minute. Doesn't even do that much damage. This is not an especially good iteration of the Grimm Scythe. It's very good in black, even though it is identical to this one. The damage it puts out is comparatively abnormally high in black. Whereas here, there are lots of weapons and specials and stuff that can deal as much as the Grimm Scythe. And I absolutely can't hit anybody, so it doesn't matter how much damage it does. Got a recharge I should go for. I should really just reset, because I don't have a good shot at victory here. That would be the smart thing to do. Ah, frozen. Spectre just drives away. Okay, there's a few more victims gone. Was really hoping that missile I shot found its target before it found the health refill. Wishful thinking. Massive overkill. Had to be done, though. Better than underkill. I just got myself a PS4. So it's all new to me, but a PS4 plays most of the same games as a PS5. Like, I could still play, like, the brand new God of War if I wanted. Which is neat. Consoles these days are essentially forwards compatible to a large extent. There. These Spectres last 2 HP of health. By bumping into it. Could kill Outlaw here. He will do the same to me. Any second now. I have increased the length of that second. How much longer? Axel's not a threat. See? He's dead. Right? No, Axel's not dead. Not even slightly. Now he's slightly dead. And Outlaw is also dead. I won! Check that out. Didn't even softlock the game. See? Completed the lost levels. There is a bonus level. We've seen it before. Overwriting the data literally does not matter at all. Nothing unlocked. But there we go. Another game down. The shortest in the series. Just a little bonus thing. There. Mr. Grimm. Twice. I should start deleting these save files. So, up next, Twisted Metal 2012. In its entirety. Hot damn. Gonna need a little break before that. And then I will return with the final game in the Twisted Metal franchise. See you soon for all of that.